Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Still, I have not gone back to my house, so therefore I have to do my pre-market through this audio only. Probably today evening I will be back to my home. Yesterday, the US markets fell for second straight day. The Dow was down severely. And not only that, today the futures are indicating another 300 point. So taking the total fall as per today's indication to about 1,000 point fall in 3 days. S&P 500 and Nasdaq also fell. And because of that, the Asian markets are very, very jittery. I think I made a mistake while talking yesterday. The personal consumption expenditure in US, I thought it is today, but it is actually not today, it is tomorrow. But markets are becoming jittery 2 to 3 days before the inflation data. Because in US, markets react so much for inflation data. We may not follow US market strictly, but we are already seems to be in trouble. As FIAs, stopped selling one day, but the next day they are selling double the quantity or triple the quantity. Day before yesterday, FIAs did not sell. They just bought for less than 100 crore. But yesterday, they have sold for 5,800 crore. And number one, when the sentiment is so good, as people are saying, or most of the media saying, BJP is sure to win. But if that is the case, why these FIAs are selling so much? And in the last 6 months alone, as of yesterday, since year to date, they have sold more than 1,10,000 crore. But luckily, mutual fund money, SIP money is flowing into the market and supporting the market. Yesterday, though FIAs have sold for 5,800 crores, but the domestic institutions almost bought for 5,200 crore. So now, one clear negative thing is the FIAs. And yesterday, S&P upgraded India. They're retaining the rating, but from stable to positive, they are revising. But that seems to be having no impact at all. In fact, that is the day FIAs were selling more than 5,000 crores. So clearly, the markets are very, very jittery ahead of the parliament election results. So that is understandable. And in fact, this time is far better than last two times. In last two times, India VIX shot up beyond 35, but now it is still hovering around 24, 25. Still, the premiums are not that high. And meanwhile, people are asking, sir, I want to make money by buying option, but I don't know what will be the election results. Sir, can I buy at the money call as well as at the money put? What technically they call it as long straddle. But remember, at the money straddle, option premium may be around 6 to 7% of the total value. And then, market has to move more than this 6-7% for you to make money. But in case, for one or the other reason, market goes sideways. In fact, in 2014 as well as 2019, markets went sideways with a plus or minus 1% move only. If that happens, there'll be a heavy loss. So that is why I always suggest, either at least do a spread or ratio spread. So if you are bullish, buy at the money call, but at least 1,000 point, 1,500 point away, you sell a call to part finance that. Same thing if you are buying at the money put option, sell 1,000 point, 2,000 point away, another put option to part finance this. So but in that case, you will be limiting your profitability, but at the same time, your risk will also be reduced. So it is time to do some kind of a view or or strategy rather than naked buying. So this naked buying will be very, very difficult proposition. And because, markets, most of the time, markets finishes all the actions before the event. So that after the event, probably nothing happens. So all this assuming that, BJP is winning. But in case BJP loses, and clearly people are expecting, at least 20% fall in Nifty. And number one, Nifty has shot up already 20%. So that shooting up of 20% was mainly due to the expectation that BJP will come back to the power. So if that does not happen, so that entire 20% can be wiped out. There's a potential. Second thing, uh, when there is an event, so we do not know what is going to be the effect of the event. So what we do, we look at the historical happenings. So in 2004, same thing happened. Everybody expected BJP to win, but they did not win. So stock market that time crashed about 30%. So this time also everybody is expecting BJP to win. If they do not win for one or the other reason, market has the potential to crash 20 to 30%. And of course, there may be lot many differences between 2004 and 2024, especially 2024. So much of retail money is flowing into the mutual funds or directly into the stock market. So therefore, 30% fall in 2004 may not be exactly 30%. It can be 20 or 25% also. So in that case, you need to have a protection on the downside. You don't have a protection on the upside, not a big issue, but you need to have a protection on the downside. So this is the opinion of most of the people. As I always been saying, the probability of like the upside potential is much lower than the downside potential. So meanwhile, my friend is very, very happy. He bought 23,000 put option in June series, financed it with 25,000 CE in December series. And as markets keep falling, so he's making a very good profit in the buy option. But of course, he has done it for portfolio hedging. So, his portfolio will be bleeding, but he's not worried about the portfolio. So looking at the open interest, 22,800 seems to be very, very stiff resistance. And in fact, I told you, Nifty was trading in the box 22,000 to 22,500 for almost 5 months, occasionally jumping into the higher box and occasionally breaking the lower box. But most of the time, it was trading 22 to 22,500. Then came the Prime Minister's comment about the stock market, and Nifty shot up to the next box, 22,500 to 23,000. But on one day, due to short covering, even it went beyond 23,100. After that, the Bank Nifty doing very, very badly, especially HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. Yesterday, don't know why ICICI Bank has fallen more than 2%, 2.5%. So that dragged the markets very much lower. And now we are almost 400 point lost from the 3 days before high. And looks like today also it's going to be weaker. So clearly resistance will be around 22,800 unless there is some huge short covering. Otherwise, the support should be 22,500 to 22,600 because, since market has already fallen about 400 point, the further fall may not be very big. But who knows, these expiry related issues. And because most of the people have sold 22,600 put option, so at least intraday, these operators may try to break that level. So yesterday, you know, uh, like uh, I suggested some trade to my friend. Okay, I told him to buy 22,800 put option because the markets were very, very bearish, and by selling 22,600 put option, double the quantity, and he financed it, and also he sold 22,900 call option because the two times 22,600 PE, the premium was not enough to finance the buy PE. So he sold 22,900 CE, but his break even will be below 22,500, 22,400 precisely. So hope market doesn't go to 22,400, and but he will be very happy if market closes around 22,600. That is where he gets the maximum profit. Okay, his buy put option will also give profit, sell put option will also give profit, and sell call option will also give profit. Of course, when things go very badly, he might start adjusting his positions. So I am not entering into Indian markets yet, but I'm planning to enter the Indian market tomorrow. That is just one day before exit poll results. So I'm planning to take position tomorrow. I will tell you even beforehand what I'm planning to take the position. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.